Hey, welcome back to the farm. Today we're going to talk about building a small farm, kind of what our plans are going to be and how we're going to make this our land here feasible. Before we get started, if you want to learn more about small farming, chickens, goats, vegetable growing, hit that subscribe button. Be right down here. Hit it anytime during the video and you'll be subscribed to our channel and you'll get updates every time we post a video, and uh, it helps us out in the YouTube world. First thing that we're going to do, of course, is I want to finish this fencing. Uh, I've got a couple videos on it, and I was wanting to finish it up this past weekend, and of course it rained all weekend, so we got a good lick on it. And but one of the reasons I do is because I want to move my dairy goats out here after they have their babies, I hope. And we also want to get a beef cattle, so beef cow, not beef cattle, just one for us. So we can grow it out and put it in the freezer. And I think we're going to put it in here to start with, and then we'll move it maybe down in here somewhere. So that's one of our big plans. My other big plan is we're going to build a greenhouse to we're going to grow most of our plants, our start plants. Of course, I already mentioned that. I'll probably start that real soon, and it's going to be up here next to the house. And it's something we're going to build from scratch. I thought about buying a kit and putting it together, but I don't know, there's so mixed reviews, and then get a good one, you got to get up in the $10,000s of dollars, and I just don't have that kind of money. So we're going to build that, and I'll bring you along on that, and hopefully it won't be too bad. I finalized the size I want, but I haven't finalized the design I want. So I'll get that sold up this week, and hopefully in the next couple of videos you'll see us start building that. And of course we're going to continue with our market garden. Hopefully we keep getting a little better each year. So I've talked about all the different things in a couple of videos back, what we're going to grow. But we're growing cabbage and Chinese cabbage, and we're going to do some lettuces and a bunch of root crops. Of course, I had a problem with root crops last year. I've always had a problem with those. I asked another farmer about root crops, and he said, yeah, you can't beat them. So we're going to try them, keep trying them again. So I'm going to grow carrots and stuff like that. I'm going to start my onions with seeds. Hopefully we'll have a good crop of onions. So anyway, I'm about to crack up at my joke. If you didn't catch it, you can rewind it and listen to it. But the garden, we're going to continue. We're going to continue at the farmer's market. I enjoy going to the farmer's market about more than anything. I like meeting people there. We're also going to have a vegetable stand down there next to the road. So we'll probably build that sometime in March and or April. And I've already got a lot of material for it, so it won't be that big a deal, I don't think. So, and we're going to sell vegetables weekly, so you can stop by the farm here and pick up your fresh vegetables. And we'll probably put it on Facebook. Once we get started, we'll get more into it, but we'll put what we got and everything on Facebook, so you know if it's something that you want, you can come see it. Of course, the one thing that we've really been waiting on is the babies from the goats, and that's another thing we're starting is our goat dairy, and we've never done it, so it'll be a learning experience, and hopefully you can see all our mistakes on film, and if you decide to start one, you don't have to do the same stupid stuff we do. We decided in a couple weeks, if we don't have any babies, we're going to try to get a vet to come out here and do an ultrasound and see, make sure they're pregnant, you know. I mean, they look it, but you never know. Last goat we had was pregnant, we didn't even know it, and we went down there one day and she just had a baby. So I mean, these look bigger than her, but she was full size, and these are minis. So anyway, hopefully we'll have some babies in a couple weeks, and that's one thing this year we won't really accomplish. The other thing is this field behind me, this long field, is probably about 3 or 4 acres down there where I've been running the chickens and the sheep. I really want some high quality hay out of that this year. Probably about another month, at the first February, I'll cut that with my cutting horn, and we'll plant some seed out there, some grass seed and some clover seed. Now the clover's two purposes. Of course, one is make some high quality hay, and another thing is the bees. They love clover flowers, so they'll be down there hopefully making some honey. My bees have actually survived We had that, I guess everybody had that cold winter. I mean, that cold blast in Christmas, and my bees survived that, all 3 hives. So I'm really fortunate. I thought we was going to lose them, but they survived so far. So I'm gonna keep an eye on them. I'm gonna start feeding them here before long. So that's another thing. I'm gonna get that pasture really slick and really high dollar. And this, between that pasture and this area here, I'm also going to work on. That's going to be my next project to rejuvenate. So I'll put my chickens and my sheep and all that in this section here, this middle section. And that's another thing we want to get started on that and get it started out looking good. And I'm gonna add another apple tree. I haven't ever really showed you my apple orchard back here. I'll have to do a tour and show you that. I'll talk about that later, but I want to add an apple tree in there. Of course, up there, our upper gardens, we'll do the, it's kind of behind the house, on the other side of the barn over there, so we'll do the root crops. I also wanted to start a flock of sheep. I don't know if that's going to happen. We've kind of had some bad news here lately, and I might talk about it later. I don't know if I'm not completely confirmed, so I don't know if that's going to come to fruition. But anyway, if we do, I'd like to start, maybe build up to 20 ewes and a couple of rams and start that little business. And I really like the sheep. They're easy to take care of. I think they're one of the easiest animals so far to take care of. So I'd like to go kind of, not big time, but for me it'd be big time. So that's something else we'd like to get into this year. I don't know if it's going to happen, and we might even have to do it on a smaller scale. I mean, I got 3, so we could go 10 easy. I mean, I'd really like to do 30. 30 would be a good round number where you could do some pretty good, make some pretty good money on it. But anyway, we'll talk about that later in another video. Of course, if we get our greenhouse going this year, I'm also planning to sell just a little bit, not big time, just a little bit of plants like tomato plants, pepper plants, stuff like that, and I'll put them down on our roadside thing, mainly for the people around here, I think, that live close to us, and they can stop and get it. It won't be no big, I don't know if I want to get into a big thing about that, not yet anyway. We'll try it and see. And as far as the YouTube channel goes, when I started it back in April or whatever, I said I'd go to the end of the year. I told my kids that was pushing me to do it. I'd go to the end of the year and evaluate it, and if I not like it, we'll shut her down. But we're gonna keep going. I've got where I really enjoy doing them. I like interacting with the people from different parts of the country, and I like showing them stuff we're doing, and I just enjoy it. I enjoy talking on this for a little bit. Here comes my co-star. Hello. And come here, get on TV. Dixie, come here. Anyway, that's the co-star. But anyway, I enjoy doing it, and we're gonna keep on going. You got to remember, I'm a working class creator. That means I have a 40-hour job. I'm a working class farmer too. I have a real job that I go to at least 40 hours a week. So kind of makes it hard sometimes to do videos, and we get kind of burnt out at the end of the season on the vegetables and stuff, because it's a lot of hard work, but I really enjoy it. And so we're gonna keep the channel going. Just remember, it's a blue collar channel. Hopefully we can start getting some better equipment. We need some better software to do our editing, and we don't even have a computer for it. She does it all off her phone. That's my daughter I'm talking about. She does it all off her phone. So we're talking about getting a computer and probably a real camera maybe at some point. I'm using this GoPro now, and I really like it a lot because I don't have to worry about tearing it up. So, but you get a lot better quality with a zoom and stuff with a better camera. So we'll probably, at some point, if we keep going, I'll reevaluate it maybe about July and see how we feel about it, or how I feel about it. But anyway, I think that's all I wanted to cover. It's a big old hawk back there. That's why I keep my chickens up. I sold some chickens just a few minutes ago, and that's what I was telling him why I run them in these tractors, because there's so many hogs. I mean, that's a big one right there. And I've had them go in the barn, you know, when I kept them in the barn, and go in the barn and get them. Anyway, that's what I was telling him, and we'll keep it going. Oh yeah, we're gonna increase our egg production. I think we're gonna go probably another. Right now 50. We're probably gonna go 100 more hens. Fixing to order those, and we'll bring you along on that. I might do. Of course, I'm gonna rebuild the one, so and I'll probably put at least 40 in there, maybe 50. We'll see. And I'll do another one. I want to do a. I kind of want to do one that's on like a wagon frame, kind of like Charleston does, and with the netting, and try it. You know, I can't take a lot of losses by hawks and stuff, so I'd like to try it anyway, just to see, because it'd be a little bit easier to run them through here, where it's kind of rougher over here. But I'm gonna probably go through here with my cutting hard and till that up a little bit and try to smooth it out. This is the roughest place on the farm, right through here. This place that I want to rehab. So anyway, I'm kind of rambling. Hope you like the channel. If I think of anything else, I'll put in another video. I had my notes and I left them up in the truck, and I didn't want to go up there and get them. But anyway, if you have any questions, you can leave me a comment down below, and I answer all the comments, or you can send me an email. I got my email address down there. Remember, support your local farmer. That's why your eggs are so high. I mean, you go to the grocery store and they're like, I was watching another guy on TikTok said, you know, like $6 or $7 at the grocery store because people don't support the local farmer. You know, I'm selling for $3 a dozen, and they're better eggs, a lot better eggs. And I can do a video on that. I can talk for 45 minutes on how much better eggs they are. Anyway, I hear this train coming. So I'm gonna close it out here. Support your local farmer. Hit that subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up. Leave a comment if you got a question. Send us an email. We appreciate you watching. We appreciate you farming with us, and we'll see you in the next video.